What do we need to do?
I'll do it.
Okay, thanks.
There you go.
So good afternoon. First of all, I'd like to thank Kathy and the organizers for inviting the Institute of Transport to give this presentation. Georgia and I have prepared a presentation about some smart practices in logistics and some smarter applications that combine logistics with ITS. So we all know the problem that increased demand creates traffic congestion. Perhaps bad coordination among stakeholders create a low load factor, and this results in costs both to customers, so excess cost, distribution cost, but also to the other end users like citizens. Data acquisition is a very important component for establishing cooperation among all the stakeholders. First of all, the logistics stakeholders, but also logistics stakeholders with public authorities, which I've seen Jardar finishing his speech about the arrow pointing to the town hall. So there are technological solutions, we all know about that. We have communication systems, we have innovative transport systems, a combination of which may facilitate both demand and supply side and provide an efficient system. We do have lots of good practices. A lot of you have worked on that and have seen results of that. Some of them are maybe a little bit more integrated than others. We have the example of Hungary here, where we combine information systems with fleet management systems. The goal is to eliminate truck kilometers, all the negative impacts like energy and environmental impacts. We have traffic management systems giving priority to some specific movements or real-time loading and unloading information provided to the stakeholders. We also have communication between infrastructure and vehicles and vice versa in order to be able to get information from the vehicles and provide also advising to them, as in the co-logistics project, and also in terms of safety and environmental enhancement. Public authorities is a key issue here, because public authorities is like a neutral actor that can use all this data and provide it according to the needs of the various stakeholders. A good example is the London case, where the public authority provides such information to freight stakeholders. In Thessaloniki, we have an urban mobility management system. This is managed by a consortium of actors which are composed of the Institute of Transport, which is in the main screen. We see the Institute of Transport is like a portal that combines all the information obtained from Weather Forecasting Institute, environmental pollution counting points, traffic control systems, and the municipality, and finally the end users, who are the citizens. So there's a lot of infrastructure required to do that. There are various count stations located at the main arterials of the city. They collect traffic information and they provide this traffic information to the traffic control center for a coordination of the traffic management systems used in the city. They also provide some information about incidents, so they enable the incident management system as well, which is of course very critical in terms of good traffic conditions. Information is being provided to the users through the infrastructure. There are VMSs installed at key points of the network, so the users of the roadway system can be informed about the traffic conditions, about whether an incident has occurred somewhere, and also they're given some advice on better routes to be followed. Coordination of the signals is also a key aspect here, because all these traffic counts go to a special traffic signal control system, and optimization at the various points, but as well as the overall network, takes place in order to achieve a better flow of the traffic in the city. There is a web application that is accessible to users, and traffic conditions are being shown on a map with different colors depending on the traffic congestion on various routes. This information may be taken by the users or may be processed a little bit more. If the user, for example, identifies the location of the beginning of their trip to the end of their trip, and then a route planner is provided to them, giving to them the best route in terms of environmental optimization or time and economic optimization. This system is being expanded in different applications we do at the Institute of Transport and, of course, the Municipality of Thessaloniki through the deployment of cooperative mobility systems, through the incorporation of crowdsourced data, and all this information is being integrated with information provided from the freight and logistics sector, who at the moment seems to be kind of fragmented, and there is also a problem of data interchange between them and public authorities. So there are two systems merged to each other. There is the real-time data collection system from the portal, as I described before, on one hand, and there is another system on the other hand, which is an actual real-time auctioning system for logistics providers. And these two components merge in order to provide an improvement and efficient city logistics for all the stakeholders, final users, and public authorities as well. Thank you very much.